What's going on, guys? Welcome back. The 16th of May. We're taking a look this morning at the Arcblock slash Tether chart. ABT USDT is our ticker symbol. It is early on Thursday. Guys, Arcblock currently up 2.85%. Welcome to the channel, guys. Let's talk about some price levels here on this Arcblock chart. What a day we had in the markets overall yesterday for Wednesday. The U.S. stock market had a fantastic day, continuing its breakout. The cryptocurrency markets had a fantastic day, starting their breakout, according to Bitcoin. Let's take a look here at this chart. We have a couple levels we want to talk about. Going to be a pretty quick video here. If we have time, we'll drop into the Bitcoin chart at the end. So we had a nice support take place on the Arcblock chart right here on the 13th of May. The support started on the 10th, and that came in at the 289, 287 price levels. I have two lines there. So we have 1, 2, 4 days of support before we started to, or 3 days of support. And on the fourth day, we really started to get a move higher. That pulled into the 351 as resistance on the 13th. And then we got the follow through we were hoping for on the 14th. We have a higher high printed and a higher low. So this trend does continue to the upside. We have the breakout into higher highs. We have a higher low. We have a higher high. We are currently just getting back above the 383.38 price level. So we closed above it on the 14th. We pulled back to it on the 15th. Now we are trying to get back above it today on the 16th. It was currently finding resistance this morning. So that's an area that you want to keep an eye on today. Or in the days ahead. We'll see how we end up closing the day today. But right now, that's having some push and pull on the price. 383 is that level. Let's see if we get a close above that level. If we do get a close above that price level, 383, that indicates to us that the odds start to favor a move higher to the next target, which would be $4.23. Right up here, guys. Not too much to ask for. It's really not that much higher. But it is a increase in price, and that's going to put Arcblock up about another 10 to 11% higher. Let me show you. This is a daily chart, but let's drop over to a 3-minute time frame, and you can see how the price is trading around this level at 383. Traded above it, got pulled back to it, back above it, pushed below it. Here we are. Trying to turn that level into support this morning, guys. $3.83 for this Arcblock slash Tether chart. So that is a level that I would keep my eye on today for it to hold. You want to see it hold. You want to see it close above it. And all that does is tell you that the odds now favor higher prices, which are, like I said, about a 10 to 11% move higher to $4.23. So our current resistance, 383. Our next target above is 423. If we close below this level, there's a chance we could slide back down to price level of $3.51. 351, that's down in here. Let's throw the fibs on here for you guys. We'll throw the fibs up here. We'll take the swing high from the 4th and our swing low from a couple days back. And this will tell us that we have price targets above my levels at 423, up there to the 1618 fib is a $4.48 Arcblock. So that is above my level there. We also have the fibs continuing higher to the 2618. That's a $5.93 fib, price target, right up here, 593. And then things start to get pretty wild when we're up here. We have a fib that lines up with just about my lower price target of the range I have, 3618 at 786, roughly between $7 and $8. My targets are up there at 8 to 10. And if trends continue on for months ahead, we could get close up here to an $8 to $10 arc block. The 4236 Fibonacci level gets you up there to a $9.35. The 5 up there to what's that? 1159, 1160. We have a target up here. It looks like 2 targets way above the market. $13.44, $16.81. 13 to 16. Doesn't happen in a day. Could it happen in a day? Well, of course it could, but more than likely these markets will just take their time to the upside, occasionally having big breakouts like this 23% day. But overall, this is more of a big breakout, consolidation, big move, consolidation, and so on. To the upside, as long as trends continue, and what we're seeing in Bitcoin does indicate to us that we could just be getting ready for another large leg to the upside as Bitcoin broke out yesterday. So this will be a pretty quick video here. Just a couple areas to keep your eyes on today, or at least that I'll be keeping my eyes on today, are for Arcblock, $3.83. We want to see it close above that. If not, that could be our current resistance level. To the upside is 423. That's my next target, about a 10 to 11% move higher. Then you can watch the fibs. I do have to fill in the blank here. We have a lot of open space that I do have price levels at between the $8 and my 423. So there's a lot of areas here that I do need to fill in for potential targets and resistance. But you can look at the fibs. So the 448. $5.93 and then $7.86 right now. But like I said, I do have to fill in those levels. If you're interested in having those price levels there, let me know and I'll throw them in for the next video if I don't do it right after this. We'll see. And then to the downside, if we get resistance at 383, we close below it. Keep your eyes on, what's that level there? 351 is this area right here of potential support if markets start to pull back a little bit. I think that's going to cover anything that's possible today for this Arcblock / Tether chart. So far so good. We're just going to keep an eye on the levels. Let's jump into the Bitcoin chart before we wrap this video up here, because we had a very important day yesterday. As you can see, this chart's all marked up from the aerodrome video we just did. We have a higher low printed on the 10th. We have a higher high printed on yesterday, the 15th. We have a new trend to the upside for Bitcoin. Yes, we have the lower low, but we have now this is basically a higher high, higher low to another higher high. We have trends continuing to the upside. Areas we're watching for Bitcoin. Also, real quick, we do have an inverse head and shoulders that broke out past the neckline yesterday. To the upside for Bitcoin, if we can get there, 68,748 is my next target. Markets are a little quiet today, so we'll see if the momentum continues. But right now, it looks a little tired. We'll see if we get a pullback, maybe back down to 64,375. So 64,375 for the downside, 68,748. To the upside. I think that's the next level of potential resistance. You can see all the previous trading here right around that level. Guys, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts on Arcblock. Let me know your thoughts on Bitcoin. If you are not yet joined to the channel, go ahead and do so. If you are new to the channel, go ahead and introduce yourself down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Whatever you want to share down there, all is welcome. All links down below. Does help support the channel. Appreciate it. Hey, markets look good right now for the bulls. You guys have a good day. Of course, not financial advice.